Hey Wolf-PAC, it's Aaron. So I was just thinking about the fact that we went through this crazy heat wave, and most of us in the state don't actually have AC. And I heard somebody talking about the heat wave and complaining that like only one of the rooms of their house had like AC, and they called it like a first world problem. And I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, that's not really a first world problem. Like, having AC is pretty normal in a first world nation, you know. And then I started thinking about all the other problems that we've been having. The fact that we have we have rolling blackouts in Texas, and even here in Washington, we've had rolling blackouts from the heat. And that's not a first world problem. That's a third world nation problem. People dying of a lack of health care is not a first world problem. America, face it, America is not a first world nation. We might be the richest nation in the world, but we're definitely not a first world nation. Which is why we have to do what we can to get the power back in the people's hands. FDR didn't get that legislation passed because he willed it into existence. No, there was a strong labor movement that happened in the 1930s. Unions became really strong, and it's something that we lack right now. Which is why we need people power. We need people to come together and realize that it's either class warfare or class solidarity. However you want to look at that fight, it's all about class, or it's a distraction, right? Because either we get the infrastructure that we need as a nation, or we don't. And when we don't, and they privatize all the roads, that is poor people and middle class folks paying for the rich to keep getting richer, because they're not going to pay more taxes. We're paying more money. I don't know about you, I'm sick and tired of paying for rich people to get richer. It doesn't make any sense. The IRS goes after poor people rather than rich people because poor people have easier taxes to audit and they lack a budget. So they can't go after the rich and the powerful. This and many other reasons is why we have to get money out of politics so that we, the people, can rule what's going on in this country. I mean, from what I hear, we're a democracy, aren't we? If you want to join Wolf-PAC and learn more about us, take a look at the link below.